guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how I achieved this smoky eye makeup look. First thing, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer to prime my eyebrows. Next, I'll be using this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 320 to set the eyebrows. I'm using the Morphe eyebrow gel in the shade Mocha to outline and fill in my eyebrows. First, I'm outlining the lower part. I always like to outline the lower part first and next the upper part, then I go ahead and fill in the space in between the lower and upper part. Now I'm trying to create some strokes, like hair-like strokes, to make the eyebrow appear more natural. I'll be using these two shades of concealer from CoverGirl and the flat concealer brush to conceal my brows. So I'll be using the lighter shade of concealer to conceal the lower part and the darker shade of the concealer to conceal the upper part. This concealer is about 3 shades lighter than my skin. If you are a beginner, you can use a concealer that's just 1 shade lighter than your skin so as to make your blending easier. Now I'm concealing the upper part. If you don't have a darker shade of concealer, you can go ahead with your foundation to conceal the upper part. Now I'm using a buffing brush to blend in the excess concealer. I extended the concealer to my eyelid to serve as my eyeshadow base. Next, I'm using this eyeshadow from Juvia's Place, and I'll start with this blue shade because that is going to be my main color for today. So you dab, you apply, go back, pick the shadow, apply on the lid until you're satisfied with the intensity. And that is what I'm doing. Next, I'll be using a different brush from the one I'm applying this blue shade with, a clean brush, and I'll be going in with this shade to blend in that blue because we're having a harsh line right there, and using a new brush and this color is going to help me blend in that harsh line. You want to make sure you switch the brush, if not you distribute the blue all over your lid, and we don't want that. Now I'll be going in with this shade and I'm applying it on my inner tear dot just to make it pop a bit more. Now to hydrate my face or moisturize, I'll be using this e.l.f. hydrating moisturizer. Next, I'm going in with this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer to prime my face, and I'm focusing on my T-zone. For my foundation, I'm using this Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Foundation in the shade 09. First, I'm distributing the foundation all over my face. Now, I'm using a beauty sponge, a damped beauty sponge, to blend in the foundation. You want to make sure your sponge is damped so as to make sure it doesn't soak up your foundation. Next, I'm using the lighter shade of concealer to highlight my face. And to blend the highlighted part of my face, I'm using the same damped beauty sponge. You blend until everything is nice and smooth. Now I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 420 to contour my face. So I'm dabbing first, then I'll use whatever is on the sponge to contour my nose. If you don't want to do this, you can actually use a small angle brush to contour your nose. And always take your time to blend in everything before it dries down. So you have to be fast and blend before the concealer dries down. Next, I'll be using this Airspun Loose Powder to set the highlighted areas. I always like to start with my under eyes so as to prevent it from creasing. So you want to make sure you start with your under eyes. Next, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 320 to set the rest of my face, including the contoured part. I'm trying to do a little bit of reverse contour just to make my contour stand out. Use less powder when doing this. To contour my face, I'm using this Black Radiant Soft Focus Finishing Powder. For my blush, I'm using this Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette and these two shades. For my highlighter, I'm using this highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm applying it on all the parts that I want it to stand out more. For my spray, I'm using this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, which is the mattifying one. To line my lips, I'll be using this lip liner from LA Colors. You line it until you are satisfied with the intensity. For my lipstick, I'm using this Morphe Matte lipstick in the shade Brunch. And this is the finished look, guys. Let me know what you think about this makeup look in the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching. Bye.